sense is a superpower. There are escalators in ivory towers. 100 seconds in every hour. Facts don't matter if you shout louder. Common sense is a superpower. 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 Eating books for your brain chowder. Reciting quotes when you take a shower. Whole wheat flour. Common sense is a superpower. 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 Yeah! Yeah! Woo! Common sense is a superpower. 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 Yeah! Ha! Yes. Let's do it. This next one's called 40-Pound Chain. Well, I got a 40-pound chain tied to a 60-pound rockwood. Give me a spoon, I'll still break them apart. I got a 40-pound chain tied to a 60-pound rockwood. Give me a spoon, I'll still break them apart. Live my whole life stuck under a boot. Got cakes and mud from your $100 shoes. And my t-shirt's red stained from the blood you drained. Just to sign my check with your gold placard name. Well, I got a 40-pound chain tied to a 60-pound rockwood. Give me a spoon, I'll still break them apart. I got a 40-pound chain tied to a 60-pound rockwood. Give me a spoon, I'll still break them apart. With the fear of God in me, tell me what to do. Keep me looking straight into an empty room. Move me on to one to the right. Ignore the warning signs. It'll be you one night. I got a 40-pound chain tied to a 60-pound rockwood. Give me a spoon, I'll still break them apart. I got a 40-pound chain tied to a 60-pound rockwood. Give me a spoon, I'll still break them apart. I'm a wild child, head high on the road. I'm a no-good, angry kid, out to have fun. Say what you want, lay on the crease. I'ma kick down the letter and do what I please. I got a 40-pound chain tied to a 60-pound rockwood. Give me a spoon, I'll still break them apart. I got a 40-pound chain tied to a 60-pound rockwood. Give me a spoon, I'll still break them apart. 100 pounds of metal, tied them out to 7 4. fight my teeth if I have to. I got a titanium tied to it. Can't walk wood. Give me a spoon. I'll still break them apart.
Well, hello there.
Hello. Thanks for having us.
Thank you, the Wild Jumps. You guys, that way to start it off.
You know, we like to come out swinging for sure.
And of course, the first song you played, I was a little nervous at first because I've heard it on Spotify
Have you?
and knew that there was a non-radio friendly word that I'm glad you edited.
Yes,
Thank you.
definitely. Yeah. Oh, I remember now. It glazed over. Yeah. We like to keep it clean. You know, we can be punk without being too offensive, I think.
Although common sense being a superpower, I'm wondering if that was inspired by working with the general public, perhaps.
Actually, that one was inspired. So the guitarist and I both have our master's degree, and when we were in school getting our master's degrees, we kind of thought we would be around some intelligent people, but nope. Turns out there's idiots everywhere, and you don't have to go to school a bunch to be smart. So Adam was just like ranting in the house that we lived in, just stomping back and forth, like, common sense, it's like a superpower, you know? And I wrote it down, and I had it in my notes for like 3 years before we actually kind of made a song out of it. So it's definitely our favorite. It's my favorite, at least.
Very fun.
I like it because I get to start everything.
Yeah.
Big bang.
Before we get too far, let's do a little round robin. Everyone introduce themselves and what they're playing.
All right. Well, my stage name is Allie Riot. I'm the vocalist / frontman. I do a lot more than sing. I know the people listening can't quite see it, but
You have some very cool effects pedals and things too.
Yes. Oh, yeah. I use vocal pedals. I'll tell you all about it later if you want.
Yeah, we can get into that later.
This is
I'm Adam. I play the guitar. I got to speak up close. Obviously, I play the guitar. What else am I supposed to be saying?
anything you want.
I got nothing right
Fancy
now.
gigs.
I'm just happy to be here playing with everybody.
I'm Gabby, and I play the bass, and don't pee towards the wind.
Always good advice.
Ezra back here on drums, and I've been with the band for just about 6 months now.
Yes.
That was awesome.
They support me
In fact,
very nicely.
I believe you guys were playing some Halloween show when you poached him.
Yes. Actually, at that particular Halloween show, Gabby had just broken her leg like a week before.
Do you want to tell this story, Gabby?
Well, long story short, my buddy Warren fell on me and broke my leg in half
He's a big man.
in Canada, and so we drove me to the hospital and got there, sang some songs. You guys can find the video on our Facebook wall somewhere in there.
Gabby's
And,
all drugged up and she's singing
Yeah,
I
I'm
Want to
pretty
Be
doped
Sedated
up.
really loudly.
I believe a wheelchair was involved there.
I was in a wheelchair for a couple weeks too. I wasn't in a cast, so yeah, I was in the good old wheelchair, and I had my band wheel me around. I
Got
played
screws
shows
in
in
her
the
legs.
wheelchair. Yeah, I have screws in my legs.
We spray painted
And
our
the
logo
rod.
on the back of the wheelchair too.
Yeah, no, it was great. It was great. I'm glad that I had my band there with me, though. They were a huge support, and they helped me. I still got to play shows, even with my broken leg.
Aw.
Aw,
And in
that's
that fabled basement, that was where we met Ezra.
fun. And I believe, Ezra, you were with a different band at the time.
Yeah, I was with another band called Millstone Grit, which
Amazing.
couple months after we broke up last June, they got a hold of me and said that they were looking for a drummer. And at first, I wasn't too stoked on joining another band. I wanted something different, but what can I say? These guys are awesome,
We
and they
booed, yeah.
totally swamped me, and now I can't leave. There's nothing else I'd rather be doing.
How did the rest of your bandmates get together in this band?
We started this band, me and Allie, back when we lived in Fairbanks, Alaska. And it was just the two of us going to open mics for like a year. And then added some members up there to get a full band and play gigs. And The Alaska scene was great, but we wanted to go to like a city where we could play a little bit more. And I'm from Oregon back in the day originally, so Portland. And then we met Gabby after being down here for a year online.
Was
That's the new way to meet
Craigslist
people.
thing, Gabby?
It was Band Mix, actually.
Yeah.
They found me on there after I came back from the Eclipse Festival. I came back and I saw this huge message, and I was like, oh, heck yeah! But yeah, I was really glad they found me. They interviewed me at my job. I work at Mod Pizza. And it was a really quick interview, and I was like, well, I'm in. Like, you can't really tell me no at this point. I'm in your band, so yeah. It was
Kick
great.
down the door and
Yep.
set up shop. Yeah.
Nice. All right. Well, what are we going to hear next?
This is one of our newer songs. It's called "You Won't See the End of This Road," and it's about people who can't see the bigger picture and how they're gonna die someday.
All right. Let's hear all about it.
You won't see the end of this road. You never know what you want, but you know it's your owed. Stuck in a hell you made yourself. Can't be alone 'cause you know what you are. Blaming your actions on all your scores. There's a big world inside of your head, and it doesn't care if you're alive or dead. Get out of your head. You walk downstairs like it's the same. You won't change, you can't change. You won't see the end of this road. You don't know that you don't know. Do you actually believe that we're buying your show? Your grin can't hide your evil eyes. You won't change, you can't change. You won't see the end of this road. You won't see the end of this road. All right. This next song is called Pandemic. Ezra, I believe this song is your favorite. This is about how large corporations don't take responsibility for their actions. Grass is still but I'll sign a petition to fast track others to the grave. Take it easy, and here you got no friends. My back against the wall, your problems on my fault. 'Cause my chair is 10 feet tall. I can read the papers, know all the teary facts. Truth is, I'll turn a blind eye when I'm asked to finally ask. Debating at the bar, I have answers 'cause I know. And I proclaim them loudly to all my ducks in a row. Take it easy, you got no friends. My back against the wall, your problems are my fault. 'Cause my chair is 10 feet tall. I'll look the other way when my friends misbehave. Coughing up and accidents to help them they'll break. Can't steer on decisions on every way you go. Money says who is wrong and who's on the payroll. When I fist on the podium, a great pandemonium, and call for a task force. They pay our salary, and after every hour we will go for a coffee run. When the years have gone by, we will look you in the eye and showcase our stretched out graphs. The pandemic wages on as I sit on my throne. One saving 7 billion. Take it or leave it, and here you got no friends. My back against the wall, your problems aren't my fault. Take it or leave it, and here you got no friends. My back against the wall, your problems aren't my fault. 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 Your problems aren't my. Okay, this next one is called American Dream. Beep. Cheese, fries, pop, drinks, NASCAR, and sweet dinner around TV. Lipstick, white teeth, you want, don't need short lines in your head. Buy now, sale, and cheap fast food is our Bible. Kim K is our God. Our army's on the TV. Happy hours all night long. Teachers pack heat, parks scrapped, BP, space force, and walls. See the debate tonight, tune in for a fight. Two choices, both a scam. Shouting color means you know American. Cheap fast food is our Bible. Kim K is our God. Our army's on the TV. Happy hours all night long.
cake. And if you're lucky, you'll be paid with your 401k. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cheap fast food is our Bible. Kim K is our God. He's on the TV. Happy hours all night long. Cheap fast food is our Bible. Kim K is our God. He's on the TV. Happy hours all night long. American dream. American dream. Yeah. Okay.
Breath.
Oh, is that the door beeping?
Yep. Whew. That was not a cool effect. It was the door. Sorry.
No worries. You guys are great.
Now, tell me, is this like a routine part of your stage thing that you bring a jar of pickles?
Oh, yes. Well, you know, I push my vocals pretty hard during shows, and pickle juice is like something about the vinegar. It's like lube for your vocal cords. If that doesn't sound disgusting enough as drinking pickle juice.
No more water for me.
Sorry, I thought you were trying to chime in there.
Oh, no. Hi, everyone. Hi. I hope you're doing great.
All right, so let's go to the general business part of this. Do you have any upcoming shows or cool things you want to mention?
We do have an awesome show coming up. It's at No Fun Bar. If you've never been, it's a little hallway of a bar. They play old movies on the back behind the stage, and it's a really cool place. But we're playing a punk Valentine's Day show that, in my opinion, we're playing with the two best bands in Portland right now. They are amazing. We're playing with the Variants and the Living Skins.
Mm-hmm.
And both bands include, and us, we're all like high energy, really fun time. You know, no one's gonna bring you down at that show. It's gonna be a good time.
Also
so
very
that's on
respectful
Valentine's Day
people.
at No Fun.
So a fun time at No Fun.
Yes. Yeah.
For people listening who want to find your music, where's the best place for them to go?
Right now we're on Spotify, and we have our stuff on a website too, thewildjumps.com. But that's actually with our old drummer, and boy howdy, let me tell you, we are excited to record with Ezra.
See what I'm
And we're
saying? They make
actually-
me feel so good about myself.
So we're actually recording new stuff before mid-March. So we'll have new songs out there, and we're gonna do it at a studio too at Hallowed Halls. So
Fun. That's a beautiful studio.
gorgeous, right? Oh my gosh, we were a little nervous about it because we re-recorded everything in our basement before. It's nice. It's kind of cool down there. We've got all these colorful rugs and Christmas lights and all these show posters, so it's a good feel down there. But I am excited to go to a studio and do it right. Yeah.
Very fun. When you finish those recordings and put them up on the internet, where should people go to find it?
Spotify, for sure. That's the best place.
Nice. For those who want to purchase your music, is there a place they can download or purchase? Or
We
any
usually
merch?
put our stuff on Bandcamp for free because we don't like people having to pay for our music. You know, why punish your fans? And we usually give away a ton of CDs at our shows too, and free stickers and all that stuff, and free
And
earplugs at
patches.
shows, right?
Ear
Be
safety
safe,
here.
kids.
We're all about ear safety.
Yeah. And sometimes we have hand embroidered patches that we
Yes,
sell.
I support the earplug thing.
Totally.
I have
yes.
the fancy ones.
It's
You guys have the nice squishy blue ones.
it's the way to go. People who play in bands don't protect their ears. I don't know who
Yeah, I'm one of
they're-
those. Sorry.
what they're trying to prove to people.
I can't hear, so.
Yeah, have fun being deaf when you're 30.
Yeah, I know.
Right.
I'm sorry.
I'm not mean at all. I swear.
When people are looking to find out about upcoming shows, where do you want them to go to find out?
Facebook is usually where we
Facebook.
post all of our stuff, and that's we're gonna be taking a little hiatus until May when we're gonna do 3 tours in the summer. So No Fun, and then we're gonna have a March 1st show at a really cool house venue in town, and that's it for in town shows until we go on tour in the summer. So
All right, that
get it
summer
while
tour,
it's hot.
Facebook will be the place to find out.
Facebook will be the place to find out.
Nice. Okay, and what song are we going to hear next?
Oh, what are we gonna do next?
Cut Those
Ooh,
Ties.
Cut Those Ties.
All right. What's this
It's,
song about?
Cut Those Ties is about how it's about leaving people behind and not listening to people who tell you to give them a second chance because you're being mean, and sort of just knowing when to just like snip, snip. You know, you don't owe people anything, and if they're bad for you and kind of destroying your life, you should not have to feel bad about saying goodbye.
Did you write this song?
Yeah, we all wrote it together. All of our songs, it's collaborative, totally. So,
What is that process like?
typically,
Writing challenges.
we do writing challenges sometimes. So, I'm kind of in charge of the lyrics since I'm the one saying them. But the idea is we want to get everyone's input on it. So, we'll do 5-minute writing challenges. We're together as a band. Everyone gets a piece of paper and a pen, and
We'll have a topic and then set a 5-minute timer, and we just
kind of
stream of
vomit
conscious,
words
any
onto a
words,
page.
or you can try to write it like a poem if you want, but then we get all our thoughts down and talk about it together, and then hand all the papers in to Allie.
Yeah.
And then she'll make a song out of it.
And then, Adam comes up with the riffs, and sometimes Gabby comes up with the riffs, and Ezra kicks it in the back.
I just back it up.
Yeah.
I make them sound good.
How do you decide what parts you need to cut when you're making a song like that and go, okay, that's not quite fitting the sound?
It's generally, we've done it before where we get structures down of songs, and then we'll learn it, and then as we start playing it, we'll hear like, okay, this is like too long of a down section, or this, it needs a transition here. And sometimes when I say the lyrics in front of people, I'll realize I don't like saying those lyrics, so then I'll change them. Same thing, the riffs always change. We have songs that start one way that end a totally different way. But yeah.
How do you really know when a song's done then?
We perform it typically before it's ready, and then if people like it, we keep it. And maybe we'll tweak just one or two things, but we're definitely trying to be in the habit of writing new stuff rather than perfecting old stuff.
We also like to record during practice and then listen to it a bunch together and at home 24/7 if you're me.
Yeah.
And then you obsess over it and you're like, oh, I got to do this part and I could do this. And yeah, I think we put together songs really well. And Allie even does like hand coordinations for us, which is really nice.
Oh.
I love our practice. It's
yeah,
great.
I need a lot of body signals and hand
I
signals.
kind of
from
become
her.
a conductor when we're learning new songs.
Yeah.
Running around pointing at everyone. And
Start practice off with cups of coffee. So
Yes.
we're
Cups of coffee and French fries.
coffee
French
and
fries
deep
and
fries.
coffee is our diet, along with like chips and hummus every once in a while. I got some over there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and you were witness to our giant bag of French
Yes.
fries.
That was amazing. Like this grocery bag, paper bag that you suddenly grabbed
a
this
big one.
handful of fries out.
Homemade. They're homemade fries. Every
Gray
time.
poupon mustard in there too.
Yes.
We prefer the gray poupon mustard.
Yeah.
And is that how every band practice goes?
Yeah, for the most part, yeah, we're pretty goofy people, but honestly, like some days it's hard. So we practice on Sundays, and sometimes it's 3 hours, sometimes it's 8 hours. Like it just kind of depends. But yeah, some practices are a lot more work than others, and we're all tired and kind of just want to be at home. But you got to power through those days. It's not all fun and games. Wish it were, but it ain't. So yeah, it's good. Yeah.
All right. Well, let's hear about, the cutting ties.
Yeah, cut those ties. Let's
Here
do
we
it.
go.
1, 2, 3, 4. Everybody's holding scissors in their hand, and they tuck them away and do the best that they can. To smile and to be nice and to make friends. Never to say goodbye, never reaching the end. Well, today grin, I'll push back in my mind. Thoughts of punching in your face as I read between the lines. Somewhere along the way, subdued by omission, I forgot that I had scissors to free me from prison.
cut those ties, leave them behind. We're reading what you read, they would have left you for dead. Cut those ties, they crossed the line. We're reading what they said, they would have left you for dead. Kids will all learn that Santa's not real. There are people to fear who murder, rape, and steal. But it's harder to see when looking at yourself. The ones who you are closest to are ruining your health. Stories and favors make up for what they lack, but excuses can never bridge a 10-mile gap. Family bonds can be strong, but if handcuffs are slippery, blood frees you to move on. Cut those ties, leave them behind. You're reading what you read, they would have left you for dead. Cut those ties, they crossed the line. Quit believing what they said, they would have left you for dead. Cut those ties, leave them behind. We're reading what you read, they would have left you for dead. Cut those ties, they crossed the line. Quit believing what they said, they would have left you for dead. Cut those ties, leave them behind. We're reading what you read, they would have left you for dead. Cut those ties, they crossed the line. Quit believing what they said, they would have left you for dead. Yeah, that one feels like therapy sometimes. All right, the next song we're gonna play. We're good. Great. So the next song we're gonna play is called "They Want Action," and it's about how the news isn't about the news; it's about entertainment. They want troubled, they want trash, they want action. 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 Whoa.
Gabby's got a hand cramp. Is that one more little interview talk? Yeah,
A bit more.
Chat a little bit.
You know, help out the hand cramp you got going on. Little stretch.
We got to do hand stretches before.
Yeah.
I'm serious. I make them all do it. Because if you don't, you get it, what is it called? My band teacher used to call it like a shoe in a washer. Da-dunk, da-da-dunk, da-da-da-dunk.
And you go through quite a few drumsticks back there too, don't you?
Yeah, I'm really bad about replacing them, but only recently have I been splitting them in half. When I first started drumming, there was never any like slivers flying in my face or busted sticks flying at Gabby during shows, but I don't know, the high energy of this band, it just gets me going, and I don't ever keep sticks by me either, too, which is a really bad thing. But, I mean, yeah, the high energy makes me bust my sticks.
You should see him play with one hand. It's pretty incredible.
Oh, my God.
You can
Don't
hold
have
it
a
together
choice.
when you lose a stick on
Don't have a
stage.
choice. Or
Awesome.
the last show that we played at Eastside Bar, my septum ball fell out.
Oh, your like nose.
Yeah, my
piercing?
ring fell out, and I kept looking down the whole time because I could feel it dangling. And they were like, "It's okay, we just got to keep going." And I was just like, that's all I could think about the whole time.
I don't know if you could top a septum piercing story, but can you tell me about your vocal pedals?
Oh yeah. Well, a lot of people don't know that you can't just plug. You can't just like take an XLR with a 1/4 inch extension and plug it straight into a guitar pedal. So for live sound, you have to do you have to kind of fix the impedance difference because mic signals are so much hotter than guitar signals. So I actually have this one special pedal that lets me, because they make vocal pedals, but if I want distortion and stuff, there's so many more options for guitars. So there's actually this tiny little pedal making shop in San Francisco that makes the vocal pedal changeover essentially. So you just it's 2 XLRs in, and then you can loop guitar pedals onto the chain. And it's totally fun. And then I've got this big white brick as a preamp, because a lot of the shows that we play, some of the house shows have just you guys do the sound really well here, but a lot of the shows, they kind of just plug you straight into a monitor and don't touch it. So I have my own reverb. I have the I have the preamp that just makes me super loud, because vocalists, I don't know what it is these days, but all these bands, they got a guitarist doing the vocals too, which is, it can be done, but it's they're not focusing. We're really proud of our lyrics, and that's a lot of what we want to say is in the words. So I would like to be heard. Thank you. So I got the pedals to boost me up and back me up, and it's
Her name's Allie Riot for a reason.
yeah, Allie Riot for a reason. Thank you.
I think there's a matching pedal you have, or at least same brand as the guitar back here. One of them.
Oh yeah, Catalan Bread. Did I say that right? Catalan Bread.
Yeah,
It's awesome boutique pedals. I love every one of them. I wish I could afford them all. My goodness. But they're made right here in Portland, and they are so good. What great sound.
You want to talk to me about your fancy guitar pedals now?
Oh, my pedals? All right. Yeah. So,
For the
oh yeah, it's got to be
gearheads.
close. Okay. So my amp, as much as I love it, it's homemade, and it has good tones, but it doesn't have good control on the EQ there. So I bought this MXR 10-band EQ pedal. It's my always on, and I love it. It makes it sound good, and I actually drive some of the distortion through that. I only have 2 distortion pedals. I usually only have one on at a time. I don't like to do too much for everything, but then I stole this also doesn't have any reverb or delay, so I have those just for options. Delay only when I'm doing lead. Reverb's usually on, but I stole Allie's Catalan Bread pedal.
Yeah, that reverb pedal used to
Because
be
I need it
mine.
more than she does.
She doesn't hold
So,
a grudge about it.
But yeah, that's what I got.
And that is a very fancy cabinet that you've got.
Oh yeah, Allie made the guitar cab. I have another one at home that goes with this that stacks on top of, and she made all those. And we bought speakers and everything, and
Yes.
I did all the wiring, but she built the
I'm the woodworker. Yes.
It looks like something that should have like an Edison bulb inside or something.
Oh, I would
it's
love-
totally
yeah.
got like the steampunk vibe going on.
I'd love to get crazy with I wish I could work metal so I could do like custom corner pieces and like plates with the names and stuff, but one day I'll get there. Get my welding license.
As a bassist, you are lacking pedals, but you have some very cool stickers. Tell me about the stickers.
These stickers, a lot of them were actually given to me. Let's see. Oh, here are my stickers. These are my stickers. This one's one of my favorite. I got this at a show. There's a huge stack, and I took them. And a lot of these my friends gave to me. Like my best friend Hannah gave me a couple of these. The horses, that represents me and my other bestie Savannah and our lovely friendship. Because, you know, she probably would sniff my butt, oddly, because that's how she is. And I got some on the back. My boyfriend just got me this one. But again, I got this one in San Diego from a really cool band we played with at a house show. And there's a pig on it. And there's also a marijuana leaf. I have a lot. All these stickers are pretty much marijuana related. You can tell that I like it. Yeah, I really love it. But yeah, that's one of my favorites. San Diego. San Diego was great. I hurt my hand there, but it's all good. He got taken care of. He got dealt with after the show. We won't talk about that.
Rude mosher. Yeah.
I lack stickers
Yeah.
and pedals.
We know that's super exciting for the radio listeners. Let me explain all the visuals that you can't see.
It's okay. YouTube later, you can check out PSU TV to have the visuals.
You guys can look at my cool stickers.
Yes.
Yes. You have lovely decal on your kick drum there.
Oh yeah,
that's
Allie
new.
actually hand carved out the decal and sprayed it on there for me.
Yeah.
She's so creative.
You can tell because it's kind of poor quality, right? That's
But
that's what we're going for.
It's actually the only drum head that I've ever had that has the band name on it. Most of the time, that's not really a thing that people think of. I think it's cool.
Yeah.
Heads are replaceable, you know. Might as well make it represent the band.
Actually, back in the day, that was one of our tricks. Is at big shows. At big shows where there were lots and lots of bands, and we were gonna get like kind of a bad slot, we would lend our drum kit, like, because drum sharing is a big thing. We would lend our drum kit to like the huge day, and so it would just like have the wild jumps on the kick drum for the whole show. I don't know if that was annoying to the other bands, but haha.
They didn't have to load in and out a drum kit though.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, yeah, why are you complaining?
Very fun.
We do have two more
Can
songs.
you do a station drop?
Oh yeah. We are the Wild Jumps. You're
Wild
listening
Jumps.
to KPSU. This awesome studio recording.
These guys are amazing.
You got us donuts.
Yeah,
Sesame donuts.
if you do this.
What a treat.
They got me vegan donuts.
Vegan
They got
friendly.
me vegan donuts. They weren't gluten free, but it's okay. They got vegan donuts, and that's important.
That's
They sell out of the gluten-free ones pretty quickly. They do have them. They just sell out very quickly. They also have vegan donuts there. So one of the rare few places in Portland that has both vegan and gluten-free and your standard sugary donuts.
pretty special. Yeah.
My grandmother there. Take my grandma there. Get her a donut.
The one from San Diego.
No.
Oh,
The
okay.
one I'm living with right now.
Oh.
The one in San Diego. I'll take her out for a drink.
Yeah, so thank you to Sesame for hooking us up with donuts every week. And I do occasionally, not every week, but occasionally I do buy their nitro coffee because, it's the serious amount of caffeine, which I thoroughly enjoy.
Yeah.
I'm one of those that usually adds like a grip of sugar and cream, and I don't need to with the nitro.
Yeah, I like it just black. We usually have it black, but sometimes I add a little cream. Sometimes I want a little flavor, but we're usually just straight up strong black
Nah, they're
coffee.
crazy. I have to have cream. I can't handle it.
Espresso.
I'm always like, I guess I'll wait till it's cold. I drink cold coffee if it's black, and they
Ezra's
look at
in the
me.
back of the van just being like, what's going on?
They look at me so weird because they're like, "You're drinking your coffee cold," and I'm like, "I can only drink black coffee cold, I guess."
Yeah, so the nitro I'm a fan of.
Yeah, I
Thank
dig
you,
it. I
Sesame.
love cold brew.
It's good stuff. All right, you said at least 2 more songs for
We
us.
have 2 more songs. This first one is called Glitter Gulch, and it's about the messed up values of the upper class.
I was going to say glitter. That's normally like something very fabulous and exciting and shiny.
Yeah, it's actually about this place in Alaska. It was just a town that popped up in the summer for all the tourists that are going into Denali National Park. But it's not a real town, so all of the locals called it Glitter Gulch because it was like, you know, it's for all the wide-eyed tourist people who supported the economy but got annoying a little bit. So the song is We Don't Live in Glitter Gulch.
Can we now use that term for touristy spots in Portland, maybe?
Totally.
Like
Yes.
those lines around infamous places near Dante's?
Yeah. Dante's, that stretch between Dante's,
Dante's,
like Voodoo,
Voodoo.
like Glitter Gulch
All
for
of
sure.
All right. Let's hear the song all about it.
Let's do it.
You travel far across the land on jet fuel sleds of businessmen and preach about environment. Comfort is commodity, one that you will always need. Living on your balcony, you get your drugs for free. Ha! We don't live in Glitter Gulch. We don't live in Glitter Gulch. We don't live in Glitter Gulch. Oh no. Oh no! A fine young man walks down the block. He'll be on trial in 2 months. He'll get off. Got to play lacrosse. Shooting up your vitamins, pretending it's on heroin. Silence you don't understand. Ha! We don't live in Glitter Gulch. We don't live in Glitter Gulch. We don't live in Glitter Gulch. Oh no. Oh no! Danger, danger everywhere. Protect your children from the air. You bought them up in the bear. Don't go reserving to. I heard that it's no place for you. You live so high up on the hill. Not a 150 should tell. Ha! We don't live in Glitter Gulch. 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 Oh no. Oh no.
Is the microphone at least getting recorded through the radio? Okay, yeah, we're good. Couldn't hear myself for a second. Okay, this is our last song that we have. We are the Wild Jumps. This song, it's about playing music in Portland and how sometimes it is kind of hard.
trophy in sight, but they can't sail. Rats in the basement, they'll be dead and gone. It's the darkest in the red room. It's a chance that I'll take, win or lose. They're in backtrack highway. I can stop looking back. Great street and it feels great. I think I'm going insane. What you want is what you got. Give 'em blood, give 'em hell, and they ask, what more can you sell? Can't take no break, I feel a sweat drip, and I love it! Unexpected, can't stop it. Roller coaster, taking over. In the air, blood blood. Like damn, I'll take you there. I'm gone, hit the wall, start to daydream. Now it's stand, covered in sweat. Tangled up, still dust, it's not a daydream. Don't have all these inspiring here. It's a tough scene. It's a tough scene. It's not a daydream. It's a tough scene. It's a tough, wow!
Thank you, the Wild Jumps, for performing here on KPSU. We so appreciate the Wild Jumps being here on Live Fridays. Thank you guys very much.
Thank you.
Thanks for tuning in, everyone.